Hey everyone, today David dances in his underwear for God. David and all the people with him set out and went to Baal Judah to bring up from there the ark of God, which is called by the name of the Lord of hosts, who is enthroned on the cherubim. David danced before the Lord with all his might. David was wearing a linen ephod. Then David and all the house of Israel brought the ark of the Lord with shouting and with the sound of the trumpet. And David went home to bless his household, but Saul's daughter Michal came out to meet him. "How did Israel's king honor himself today?" she said. "By exposing himself in plain view of the female servants of his subjects like any indecent person would?" David replied to Michal, "I was celebrating before the Lord, who chose me over your father and his entire family, who appointed me leader over the Lord's people, over Israel. And I will celebrate before the Lord again. I may humiliate myself even more, and I may be humbled in my own eyes, but I will be honored by the female servants you are talking about." So this Sunday, we're going to have a Dance Like David worship service. So just wear a loose single layer of clothes, or just come in your underwear, and you're going to dance with all your might while we blow trumpets and shout. Okay, I'd probably get fired if we actually tried that. Dancing and even just in general emotional expression don't have much place in our typical worship, right? In fact, we tend to hear more messages about dancing being sinful. Maybe you think of the movie Footloose and the preacher there. We tend to like worship that's calm and orderly, and we would say honorable. Anything else just kind of seems indecent. Which means in this story at least, we identify more with David's wife Michal than the worshiping king. And honestly, it doesn't take someone dancing in their underwear for someone to get upset, right? Just raising your hands or clapping will do it. So what are we more concerned about here? Are we more concerned about worshiping in the proper way? Or are we more concerned about actually celebrating God as fully as God deserves it? Maybe David could have worn something better, but his heart is definitely in the right place here. I mean, he even admits that he's kind of humiliating himself. How often do we resist the Spirit because we don't want to seem weird or different? Humiliating ourselves may actually be the path to honor. In truth, there's no one right way to praise God, right? Dancing, no dancing. It's about celebrating the God who is working in the world, who God is and what God has done. So, what are we looking for? Are we looking for things to celebrate, or are we looking for who's doing it wrong or who's not dressed properly? Let's stop policing how people praise and start finding reasons for joy right now.